The Bible is not an ordinary book. Yesterday, I was listening to a video by someone was talking about this current Israeli, Hamas, and Palestinian conflict, and he now said, in quotes, according to this book of made-up stories, he was referring to the Bible. As soon as he said that, I just stopped watching. Now, some people have this notion that the Bible contains made-up stories, fairy tales, and all that. Now, people that say that are actually very ignorant. Do you know that the Eastern people, the Eastern religions, they actually refer to the Bible as an esoteric book? Esoteric meaning spiritual, or in summary, spiritual. Okay, let's just leave it at that. An esoteric book. Now, do you also know that there was a period referred to as the Dark Ages in which the Bible was actually kept in, for want of a better word, a cathedral? Okay, it was under the custody of a priest. So when the people needed to hear from the Bible or listen to God's word, the priest read it out to them, and it was only in Latin. Okay, so they only came periodically, listened to the priest. He carries it, that book, the Bible, it is read out, maybe on a particular mass, and when after it's done, it's taken back and kept. It happened for several years, okay, until a man called Martin Luther, I think it was a German, now came and and he went against it. That is when we now had this thing called Protestant. That was where it started. It was a Protestant protesting, okay, the hold of the priesthood on the Bible, as it were. So it was like the custodian. They are custodians of the Bible, and not available for, as in quotes, ordinary people to possess and read. This is the same Bible that we have today, that you have it almost everywhere, that people now take for granted. Some people desecrate it, some people do all manner of things to it and say all manner of things. Now, this Bible that has survived thousands of years is no ordinary book. It contains God's word. And as a matter of fact, it's very, very potent. And it all boils down to your attitude and how you relate to the Bible. If you see the Bible as just a book, it will be a book, okay? But if you acknowledge and know that this Bible is actually a spiritual book, contains God's word, and very effective in waging spiritual warfare, okay? If you know this, then you will reap the benefits of this knowledge. So the Bible is no ordinary book. As a matter of fact, I'm even just beginning to discover some things about the Bible. I never knew that the Psalms actually can be very effective when it comes to setting things right in the physical. The reading of the Psalms, you see those Psalms in the Bible, they are very powerful, okay? I just recently now even began to realize all these things. So the Bible is not an ordinary book, okay? So don't be deceived by anybody. And as a matter of fact, it's one of the reasons why the devil will not allow us to have access or have so much belief in the Bible, because of his fear of what people will do with the knowledge of God's word.